How's it going, guys? Toxicon17 here, back with another video. Today we'll be playing a little bit of a different game. We'll be playing a little bit of Forza Horizon 4. For those of you who don't know, this is actually the Forza series is what got me into gaming for the most part, back when the first one came out. And with the release of Forza Motorsport 8 coming out, I thought it would be a good idea to put out a wishlist for Horizon 5, because who wouldn't? Trending video, may as well make views off of it. Okay, so we're going to break it down to the 5 categories. We're going to have the location, we're going to have the car list, we're going to have some of the map features, like the geography and topography of the graph. We're going to have certain features that I want to see, and upgrades for cars. So without further ado, let's hop into it. So first, let's start off with the location. So in the 4 Horizon series games, the first one was in Colorado, second one was in southern France, Italy, third one is in Australia, and the fourth one is in the United Kingdom, or like Scotland. So they usually tend to spread things out, like where the countries are. Many people you see on YouTube, many people wishing for Japan, because of the car culture, the twisty roads, the mountains there, which I think would be a great location. But to change things up, I think that Horizon 5 should be located in Canada. Now, I might be a bit biased because that's where I'm from, but I think Canada would make a pretty good Horizon location for a couple reasons. I think first of all, we got city of Toronto, really big city. You got the Rogers Centre, Sky Dome, CN Tower. You got Niagara Falls. It's kind of like a land feature. We'll get onto that later. We have the Rockies out west. There's a lot of different things that Canada has that I think would make a really good Horizon game. Okay, and on to the next one. Okay, second thing on the list is the car list. So, in Horizon 4, we did get quite a few cars. Not nearly as many as Forza Motorsport 7, but we still get a decent amount. But I feel that the car list should be bigger. A lot of things that people said lately on their videos is that they want to see more common street cars that you would see in real life in the car list. It's like cruise around in almost like how you would in real life. But there aren't too many cars that you can do that in. There's mods for certain where you can make a base trim, but there's not too many everyday run-of-the-mill cars in the list. The second thing has to do with the trims that you see, like models. So I want to see some of the lower end trims, like say a Challenger. I want to see some of the lower end trims, like an SXT, but I still want to see like the Hellcat and a Demon as well. Like not for every car, of course, but for some of them. Some of the more specific cars I'd like to see, the new Supra. I'd like to have more really old cars, like back from the 20s. That'd be really cool to cruise around in. I think more pickup trucks we should have. I've always loved pickup trucks, and cruising around on mountains and all that would be really cool. Cruising around on the Rockies. Fourth, I'd love to see big rigs, actually. Now, you might be thinking this is a bit far-fetched, but we did have the limo in Horizon 4. So, it's not totally out of reach, but maybe just a bit. I'd also love to see more muscle cars from the 70s, have more drag strips on the map, to have races in them. Okay, and on to the next one. Okay, next on the list is going to be the map features, like all the topography and the geography, the certain features that you see when you drive around. So I found in Forza Horizon 4 that there weren't a lot of curvy, twisty roads. I'd love to see more of that in the new game, so we can drift around and test the car's handling. It'd be really fun. There was only a few roads in that game that we could do that on. So I'd love to see more roads in the future Horizon game. Next, I'd love to see more mountains. Like I said, in Canada we have the Rockies, so that'd be cool to incorporate in the map. Take the trucks and off-road jeeps and all that up there. It'd be really cool. Next up, I'd love to see Niagara Falls incorporated into it. That's one of the main features that people think of when they think of Canada. Big fall, like waterfalls. So I'd love to see that part of the game. Next, I'd love to see the main city being Toronto. It's the biggest city in Canada. It's like 2 or 3 million people live there. And finally, I'd love to see a longer highway. In Forza Horizon 4, I didn't find it to be too long. There was only, to my remembering, 4 or 5 exits on it. I'd love to see more, like almost like the first Horizon game. How it spanned almost like half the map. That'd be really cool. Okay, and on to the next one. Okay, next is going to be the features I want to see in the game. So this is going to be a really big topic to cover, so I'll make it quick. So, first I'd love to see them fix the NPC cars. How many times have you driven down the highway and out of nowhere being cut off by someone in a Mark IV Jetta? Probably a lot. So I'd love to see them being fixed, them being able to tell you're there and not cut you off. Also, have it kind of realistic. So in real life, have people in the slow lane doing slower speeds, in the middle doing faster, and in the passing lane doing the fastest, like in real life. But in this game, everybody seems to be doing the same speed, which is under the speed limit. So I'd love to see more realistic in the next game. Next, one thing that's really popular and many people have said is fixing the exhaust sounds. Just take the Mark IV Supra. I know it's a very overused one, but sounds nothing like a real Supra. Here, let me explain. Next, a couple features, turn signals being a common request for a long time. Having your wheel turn on all the way instead of being just turned 90 degrees either way. Cruise control would be pretty cool. This is one of my personal ones that I love. I'd love to see it going back to the old car packs, where every month there'd be a pack of 7 and you'd buy the car pack instead of having it added and then having to complete things for it and it being hidden. I'd love to see it just there, not hidden away. And finally, police. That'd be a pretty cool addition to the game, where you gotta be wary of police hiding. If you're doing way over the speed limit or doing dangerous things, they can come after you and you can try and evade them. Not advocating for real life, but yeah, those are a couple features I'd want in the game. And finally, the last one, car upgrades. So I'll keep this really quick. I'd love to see interior upgrades like steering wheels, headliner, carpets, seats. I want to see more engine swaps in the game. And finally, making exhaust louder. So if you were to put a race exhaust on a car, I want to hear it louder. I don't want to have it sound like stock. I want to have it louder. Okay, and those are all the topics that I have to cover in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit subscribe for new videos. I try and post every week, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. with the things that I have going on. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.